was trying to write this speech. And I looked up inspirational quotes. I attempted to get philosophical and sappy and happy. And what I thought was a masterpiece. At the conclusion of my dress rehearsal with my husband last night, I expected him to applaud and stand and cheer and scream. And instead, I actually got the opposite. He said that that's the most depressing thing I've ever heard. It's like, nobody wants to hear that. He basically told me that I needed to just can the whole thing and I needed to be funnier. Well, I have no clue how to make pediatric cancer funny. So at that point, we were trying to come up with some ideas. We stared at each other in bed for about 20 minutes, and I thought I came up with the greatest idea on the planet. I said, I have an idea. Why don't I quote the funniest woman that I know of? And her name is Samantha.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was referring to Samantha from Sex and the City. And I'm not sure if some of you remember the episode of Samantha in Sex and the City when she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she was trying to speak in an event much like this, and she tried to come up with these cliches and phrases, and she was trying to be so professional and perfect, and then she got a hot flash, and she took off her wig, and she just got real, and she got funny, and most importantly, she got real, and that's what I'm trying to do tonight, is be real. Okay, hold on a second. First, I would like to say thank you to Leanne Coburn and Danny O'Connell for thinking of my family and hosting this event. I realize you've put so much of your personal time into planning this, and I'm forever grateful. I would like to thank Parties in Kindness for organizing this event and helping to get the word out. I would like to thank my friend Jen Park for being here for us every step of the way. You've sat through long chemo treatments with me, been to all meetings with the doctor. I could not have gotten through one moment of this without you. I would like to thank my family for all of your unconditional love and your prayers. I would like to thank my husband of almost 15 years. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for teaching me how to be strong. Thank you for never leaving my side. And thank you for meeting all of my wild and crazy expectations. Some would say I had the ideal life. I grew up in a close-knit family near the ocean in Santa Cruz with wonderful parents, a brother, and a sister. I went to church, college, I graduated. I married my college sweetheart. I traveled, we had fun, I had a career. I feel like I had it all. That changed 9 years ago when I lost my strong, beautiful mother, Carla Kate Bogard, to cancer. She loved her family, her friends, loved painting, and loved red ladybugs. I witnessed firsthand what this devastating disease does to a person. Through her 9-year battle, she never lost faith or hope and always had a smile on her face. I choose to remember her smile, her fun-loving personality, and her beautiful life before this disease took her away from me. Losing a parent too soon is devastating. I didn't believe cancer could touch my family ever again because I believed my mother paid the ultimate cancer debt. On January 21st, 2016, my 6-year-old daughter, Samantha K. Smith, was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Samantha now shares more than just a middle name with her grandmother that she never met. And in the quickest turnaround you can imagine, I am no longer living the life that I had been, a life that some would consider a fairy tale. A life with a wonderful husband and 3 happy, healthy, sunshiny kids. My life has changed, and once again, I am living with cancer front and center in my life, and I am living every parent's worst nightmare. People keep telling me I am so strong. I realize that for a long time, I didn't really know what that meant. But even if I couldn't define it, I can point to at times where I had to find it. I know that I had to find strength when my mom was sick. I know that I had to find strength when, surprise, I was pregnant with my third kid in 3 years. That was not planned. I know that I had to find strength when I decided to leave my career as a high school special ed teacher and stay home with all 3 of those kids by myself. I was totally freaked out about that. I still am. Still, thanks for praying for me. I used to think that meant that I had to hide my sadness or frustration or anger or anxiety. I used to think that strong women and men were people who didn't seem to have problems. But that is wrong. When I think back to all the times I've had to find strength and how I'm still finding it today and every minute of the day, I think it means that you don't hide your fears and vulnerabilities. You don't minimize them or ignore them. What strength is, what I think it really means, is to own those feelings, to recognize them, and then to keep going. Hiding them and pretending to glide gracefully through one of the most horrible experiences a parent can go through is not possible. But what is possible is to get up every day and put one foot in front of the other, all the while knowing the following things are true. I'm angry, I'm pissed, I'm frustrated. My heart aches for my daughter, for the pain she is experiencing, for the normal childhood that she is not going to have, and all the events she is missing out on, like the field trip the kindergarten class went on yesterday broke my heart that she couldn't go. I worry about the toll it is taking on Sam's 2 younger siblings, the toll on my husband, on my whole family, the toll on me, the bags under my eyes. I am scared, I want to scream, and I have anxiety. But there are other things to see and other things that give me the ability to put on the big girl panties and get my ass out of bed. And if I don't get up, if I curl up in a ball and weep the way I often want to, I would miss out on so much. I see my wonderful friends and family reaching out to help, my village, my people, who are always there for me with a hug, food, wine, and even sweet affair cookies. I see Sam's 2 younger siblings, Julia and Trevor, look at her with so much love. I feel my mom's spirit guiding me. I see her in the ladybugs that visit us. And I know she is with us to help us find courage and to remind us to keep going. But most of all, because I put one foot in front of the other, because I find strength every day, because I won't let this disease beat me or my family. I get to see my daughter's incredible courage as she faces this terrible hand she's been dealt. And she handles it with a smile on her face and hope in her heart. She is what strength is. And if she can do it, then I have no goddamn excuse. Someone once asked a man how he was, and he replied, "I am going through hell." And his friend replied, "We'll keep on going because that's no place to stop." And my family is currently going through hell. But you bet your ass we aren't going to stop because I have high expectations. Thank you.